in this TCE.
I was always meant to be number 7. I only know how to try to be a host. I've never been a good guest. I remember going to the dentist.
Okay, let's get rolling.
So I'm gonna say Chioz this time.
All right.
All
okay.
right.
All right. So welcome to the
Chioz
Empire.
Yeah, we got it.
Woo woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to meet a true globetrotter and multi-talented individual joining us today. Our guest is no stranger to exploring the corners of the world, having been born in the city of Cape Town, South Africa. Throughout his life, he's ventured across continents, residing in both the United States and the stunning landscapes of Australia. However, he eventually found his slice of paradise in the tranquil countryside of the United Kingdom. But that's not all. Our guest's household is a lively one, featuring 3 feline companions. He's also currently on a mission to win over his wife's heart in favor of adding a French bulldog to their family. Though his professional background lies in the realm of physical fitness, sculpting bodies as a personal trainer, his heart beats in the rhythm of a different tune, the rhythm of rap. Known for his lyrical prowess, he's not just a personal trainer by trade, he is a rapper at heart, using words and beats to create his unique artistry. He is also known as the Cornfather moderator and a proud member of the Mafia Guild, showcasing yet another facet of his persona. With honesty, he admits to having an addiction to corn, embracing it with all his versatile forms and flavors. Our guest is not only a personality in his own right, but also a co-host of the entertaining show 2 Weaklings, where he teams up with Stein to bring you a blend of humor and insight. So, dear listeners, tune in as we dive into the fascinating life of a world traveler, a lyrical maestro, and a corn aficionado. Join me in welcoming the one and only 7!
I tell you something, that was impressive. We were just talking about it. My goodness, you have a sound memory, my friend. For you to remember all those little tidbits, and yeah, I've never had a. Yeah, Stein and I definitely need to up our game on 2 Weaklings, because that is an intro like none other. Well done. Thank you for having me.
We are looking forward to interviewing for the second time, because actually you were our first guest, but we had a little technical difficulties. So, but we are actually more happy that you are today's guest, because by no coincidence you're guest number 7. So that fits perfectly with our agenda here.
Just like I said before, I think everything happens for a reason, and I was always meant to be number 7. So I appreciate you guys having me on the show. I've been enjoying watching, listening to you guys on YouTube. It's a whole lot of fun, and I think what you guys are doing is pretty special and kind of unique. And yeah, I'm looking forward to all the future guests as well that you guys are gonna interview, and hopefully I can come back as number 77 and then number 777.
Yeah.
And you know, till you build it up into the thousands.
Well, we do have 39,000 people on Discord server, Cornucopias Discord server, but I don't know how many years that's going to take us with having 1 guest per week.
Well,
I'm saying that. Yeah.
If we get through those lists, that means that 7 can be 7 3 times. He can be guest 3 times, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It just makes sense. I think it has
sense.
to be. I mean, you know, once Cornucopias is up and running, and you know you're playing all the time, you're going to be able to chat with more people, and maybe you could do kind of like conversations / interviews whilst you're playing with someone. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can play and be like, so what do you think? I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here.
This is mind blown.
It's not always good. Sometimes they're good. Yeah. Cool. So how you guys doing today?
Oh, thank you. Interview about us.
Why not, man? That's just as important as anyone else.
This reversed quickly.
Yeah. How the tables turn.
It's my natural thing. It's I'm coming from that 2 weeks. So I just yeah.
You don't know how to do anything different, do you?
No, sir. I only know how to try to be a host. I've never been a good guest.
Same with your profession as your personal trainer. You just training others.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, I've been a PT I've been a PT now for 15 years. I'm actually a level 4 cancer rehab specialist. So I help people that are going through cancer treatment, and also after treatment, to help them kind of get back to a level of fitness that they were at before. And I think that's actually one of the most rewarding things I've ever been a part of is that, because you hear from them and they're saying stuff like, I couldn't get out of the bathtub before. I couldn't even use the bathtub because if I went in, I wouldn't be able to get back out because they didn't have the strength in their arms to lift themselves out. And so that kind of thing really motivated me to dig further into the cancer rehab stuff. And yeah, it's really rewarding stuff, man. So I enjoy it. The personal training side of things, though, I'll tell you, I kind of lost love for PTing, and I'll tell you why. I'm an old school PT, and I like to beast people. I like to make sure people are hurting in a good way, of course.
Nice,
not injuries or nothing, but in a good way. I want to see them sweat. I want to see them drop to the floor and give me 20. But a lot of people.
You should be drill sergeant then.
I was thinking about joining the military a while back as a PTI. But then all I ever used to get was.
What is a PTI?
A PTI is a physical training instructor. I think that's what the role is in the military. That's what they call them.
Okay, so PT is personal trainer and PTI is personal trainer intense.
Yeah, basically, yes.
All right.
Actually, there should be an E in there, so it's physical personal trainer extra intense.
Yeah.
That's what that is, really. But yeah, I used to just get. This sounds bad, but I used to just get women that would come in and just kind of not really want to do the hard work. They just kind of want to chat, and that was like the majority of my. I hardly ever had any male clients. They were all predominantly female, and they would all just kind of want to chat. And for me, it would be like, "Come on, man, let's do something," And so I kind of lost the love for PTing.
But when you get a guy in, it's different.
Yeah. I mean, I think the odd occasion when I've had a dude train with me, they're more. Sounds so bad, but they're a little bit more. They're not as chatty, I guess. They don't want to talk as much. I think because maybe I don't know what the reason is. All I can say is that
you need a knuckle on your shoulder on the guy.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of, they just kind of crack on with it. So, but
right.
That's why I didn't have too many of them, I guess, because. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I teach exercise classes and I really enjoy the physical training side of things. So yeah,
but it sounds really rewarding if you can get those cancer patients to feel better.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Really.
Very good. Very good.
Regardless of gender, of course.
Yeah, I mean, the care rehab stuff is usually you have folks that are, 50s, 60s plus. And you get the odd one that's younger, but because I teach classes, cancer rehab classes, and the sad thing is that when you don't see them come back anymore, and they either have had their cancer come back or they haven't made it, and it's really sad stuff. But these things happen in life, and you got to kind of build a tough skin to it, a thick skin, I guess.
Yeah.
But you did make their kind of life easier with that they're more energy probably, and at least.
Yeah, and that's the whole goal of it is to get them to do that and to have more energy and to be able to live life again, man. Because a lot of people think if once you get a cancer diagnosis, you just have to not do any exercise. You have to sit and you have to rest your body, and it depends on what stage you're at through your treatment, surgery, all that kind of thing. But the exercise is actually one of the top 3 things you can do to prevent cancer from coming from getting cancer, and from the cancer kind of like the treatments getting like being really bad. So if you're having chemotherapy, if you're doing exercise at the same time, it lessens the effects of chemotherapy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make chemotherapy so intense. And you can bounce back quicker, and it's exercise is great for that. But
That is true.
I hear also the fasting together with that also works pretty well.
yeah, see, I'm a big fan of fasting, but I love diving deep into finding out what people can do to help themselves against cancer, in terms of like if they get cancer, and they can what they can do with food and stuff like that. And I will say one thing that throughout my research, the number one thing that is sort of the defining factor, maybe like one of the most important things that you need to think about if you have cancer or whatever, or if you don't want to get it or whatever, is stress. If you're like, stress is a serious killer. It is so bad. Food is bad too, like, but if you eat sugar, and if you eat a lot of bad foods and stuff like that, processed foods, it's really bad for you. But nothing hits like stress does. Nothing. And if you're in a constant state of stress, and you're always in that fight or flight state, and you're always feeling anxious, and you're always like, God damn, what, your body's just in a phase of struggle and not kind of healing. You know what I mean? So yeah, hey, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a PTI. I'm not even a PTI. I wish I was, but yeah. Man. So it's good stuff though.
So is that something you would want to do in your dome, right? Is that the plan?
I mean, in terms of the dome, the personal training, I have had a couple ideas on what to do with regards to fitness, just as a whole in there, because I run we're starting a online fitness training thing, health hub, as well. So I was thinking about bringing that into and integrating that into Cornucopias using a dome. But I have so many ideas. I'm thinking I might want to stick more towards the music and the arts side of things, So I don't want to just have another concert like other people do. I want to kind of maybe do something different. I'd love to have a kind of like a stand-up show. So you can have singers, you can have rappers, you can have poets, you can have comedians, you can have guitarists. They all come up.
Karaoke.
And, yeah, exactly. We sell tickets. We sell tickets to the show. Yeah. Real simple.
Let's hear Linda sing Yesterday.
Over the rainbow. No.
I'll pay for that.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so maybe we can kind of pivot a little back towards towards the Cornucopias kind of ideas. What actually made you look into Cornucopias? What was the sparkle that made you join?
Shoot, so
man,
I want to say 2 years ago. It feels like it was 2 years ago. I was watching a video. Okay, I'll tell you what it was, right? 2 years ago, I was trying to find the next NFT project that was going to 100x me within a few days, like most of us did at that time. And so I typed into YouTube, I typed in next 100x project or something like that, NFT project. And Cornucopias was like the third or fourth video down. And I don't even think that was the title of the video, and I cannot remember whose video it was. But I watched it and I went in there, and initially all I wanted to do was I wanted to make crypto videos about projects and just do like 1 minute little shorts or TikTok kind of 1 minute video talking about a project, what they do, what the pluses, the minuses are, and what my overall rating is on the project. Just do it quickly within a minute, so people scrolling through social media can just be like, oh, what's this about? Okay, then they can learn about a whole project in a minute. And that was my goal, right? So I did it with Cornucopias, and I actually had that video still, and I think they have the video. but it's not public right now, but it might be one day. And so I was talking, I was saying about what the game was, and they had retweeted it, right? So this was way back in there. They retweeted it, and I was like, oh wow, they retweeted it for me, and I got a lot of love for it. And so I was like, I joined the server, and I liked the gameplay footage of what I had seen. But I was talking to Steve the other day, Cornucopias, shout out to the man. I was talking to him the other day, and I was saying that, he said something like, oh, it's so different, the footage from back then to now. And I was like, yeah, like even when I had seen the game originally, I was like, damn, this looks a lot of fun. This looks like a lot of fun, right? But that was like UE4 old footage, and it wasn't doing much, and compared to now, it's like blowing my mind. You know what I mean? It's like a different world.
Definitely.
And if they would have continued on UE4, they would have gotten a lot further in the development.
A lot further. Yeah, exactly. So I think what they've done, and by keeping up with everything in UE5 and upgrading and developing in that is phenomenal. And I've had faith in these guys. I've done nothing but try my best to be there for Cornucopias and to push Cornucopias and tell all my friends about it and tell the people in my class about it, and tell everyone about the opportunity that's there. Because I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. It's going to be great. AAA, AAA quality, a Web3 project. It's just it's a no-brainer, man. You guys know. I don't need to sell you.
No.
Well, especially what you can say now as we done a little testing. Like this is like, whoa. How can you describe the feeling when you first time put it on,
three
tried it
words
out?
to describe Cornucopias from the testing.
3 words. That's
words.
not enough.
3 words. Let's see. I gotta think of those 3 words. Let me talk a bit about it, and I'll see if the 3 words come to me. So, yeah. I mean, I've been waiting to play some kind of Cornucopias game for 2 years now. And it's it's been a long time that we've been waiting, but it isn't long in the grand scheme of things if you think about it, because it is a AAA project. It's they don't have the money that traditional AAA games have. They don't have the huge teams that traditional AAA games have. They're building on it, so it isn't a long time. If I think about it, just for 2 years for me is, it's 2 years. 2 years feels like a long time, but yeah, it was on. It was unreal. It was unreal to walk through there and to finally get my, get into a character. I like Ace. Ace is my favorite character so far. I keep playing with him.
Because you get
the
lights.
worker guy.
You get lights on him.
Yeah, I got lights on him so I can see in the dark. And he's my favorite character so far. And so I think it's unbelievable what they've been able to pull off. And I just have so much respect for the guys and for the whole team, and just the graphics. And what's great is as well is like this is early, so early. Like the graphics will improve still. The movement of the characters will improve still more. And it's it's just, it feels so good to be at this early stage. I guess that's my 3 words. It feels so good.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right.
It feels so good.
What did you guys think?
Oh, I mean.
Can I go first?
Yeah. Okay. Go. Yeah.
I know you have so much more than me. I have a short part that I want to share. Is that I was able to find a glitch. I feel it's okay to talk about this. I'm not breaking the NDA. I'm just saying that I found a glitch, and I was able to sneak over to a part where I could understand that this is the place I'm gonna park my sprinter when I arrive from wherever, my land or my home bubble. This is where I'm gonna park my sprinter. This is where I'm gonna park my GTI, my
You think
T3.
you're getting the VIP spots?
No, I don't know about that, but just finding that parking space where I can sit down. I'm gonna take the metro from there, and I'm gonna be in Kalita Valley. That made the special part for me.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Make it real, yeah. Make
Yeah.
it real. It makes it more real when you see it, yeah.
For me,
Definitely.
that connected. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very. I was mind blown by the detail at such early stage. There's early access, like pre-alpha, right? So I was like, "Are you serious? Is this the what? No way!" And they're gonna still, make it 100 times better. So how can they do that?
Yeah.
It's truly impressive. Yeah, definitely. It's worth the wait. And yeah, as you say, it's not really wait because 2 years is nothing in development years, really.
Not
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
started just 1 year ago on the UE5. So
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
2
hats
years.
off.
2 years is 2 years is nothing, like you're saying, in terms of development. In development years, it's kind of like how it's, one human here is seven dog years. So I wonder what that's like for developers.
yeah.
What that
You're calling us
equation would be.
dogs? No.
No, he's calling Rob a dog, but he's a fox.
Yeah. Oh no, he's a fox. He's a
He's a
dog
fox.
fox.
We're
Yeah.
in the canine family, so yeah.
Exactly.
Count.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Not feel that.
Yeah. No, but
Not
I'm getting super excited to try the racing. I'm so excited to race because I have so many vehicles, and what scares me though is that we can crash our vehicles and we're gonna need to get it fixed.
Yeah.
And so you gotta have specific vehicles that you want to race with, and you gotta have specific vehicles that you're happy to just sit on the side and like an ornament, make it look pretty.
Which
under
one
like a
is-
glass globe, right? Like no dust comes on it and
Which one is the most special for
vacuum
you?
sealed.
You know, it'd be fantastic if someone owned a copious mythic dome, and they owned a mythic javelin or a bubble jet, and they just put it right in the middle, and they had nothing else around, just right, so we can look at it from outside the dome and just be jealous as hell, like that whole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's pure vanity, man. That's
Oh
just-
yeah, that's clout. That is just look at me and what I am.
That sounds
yeah.
like something not even the developers can do.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's that would be truly insane for sure. What Chioz was asking, what is your favorite vehicle?
Which
Or
one would you
rarity?
use for
vehicle.
racing? Which one would you not reuse for racing?
Well, the javelin
Oh.
definitely for racing. T3, yes. And the bubble jet, the OG bubble jet is my favorite. The OG bubble jet.
Yeah.
And either the Bonanza or I have a common with both, but that doesn't matter anything because because one of the things that really stood out for me, I remember going to the dentist and listening to Rob speak. I don't know if I don't think it was a Copy Cafe. It was just a live or something because it was quite early back in the day. And he was talking about how, you could have essentially, I'm paraphrasing and he didn't really say this, but he said this. You could essentially have a common, right? So person number one can have a common, person number two can have a mythic. Now, person number one could be famous, could have won a lot of races with that common. They could be a special, VIP or whatever. And person number two with the mythic could have lost some races. They're just they're not a famous person. They're a regular cornucopian. And so the famous influencer like the cheeky crypto guys or whoever, they're I don't know, a Michael Jordan or a Snoop Dogg or something. Their common will be worth so much more because it's theirs or was theirs. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like how
would
we
that
have
go about? Do you see
yeah.
it on your on? There must be some metadata that will connect to the wallet
exactly,
or some kind.
Yeah, so it's kind of like having a car that it has written down there that this car was owned by. You know how they auction celebrities' cars, for example. Michael Jackson's car is worth 10 million because Michael Jackson drove it. So something like that.
Yeah, he's dead, but still he can drive the.
Yeah, I mean he's driving up there probably, or down there, or whatever.
Hey, someday we're gonna be auctioning off sevens, maybe.
Oh yeah, he's
Seven's-
super famous. Seven
Yeah.
is
When you
incredible.
play
Yeah,
this, and we're gonna get your music on the radios in the bubble jets cruising through the clouds, right?
That would be cool, man. That would be cool. We'll have to see. Like I think I said to you on the last one, but I'm still waiting for. Because I remember I made a track, and I think the last bar was something like "Wait till seven's on the radio," something like that. And Rob put in, because we hold whatever Rob says, we hold it to us like glue. If that man says the sky is blue today or green today, we go, well, he said it's green, so that's what it's gonna be, right? And so he told me it was gonna be on the radio.
Man.
Yeah, man, it is. It's kind of like praise Rob. You know what I mean? He tells us to jump. How high, Rob? How high?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
But
like that.
but we also appreciate you, Josh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I
that's
got a lot of love for him.
Oh, Josh.
He's the what I really like. I put this in the Discord the other day. I was listening to them in a recent space that wasn't family friendly, but not from the team. But you mentioned that, not from the quarantine, but from the others. And that's what I like about Cornucopias is we're a family friendly place, man. We're nice. It feels good to be there. Whereas like you can have some real hate in other servers, and the swearing and stuff isn't always nice, but. I digress. What I was gonna say was that one of the things I like about Josh and Rob when they speak in these spaces is that they don't sit there and go, so we're gonna do like they know exactly what the hell they're doing. They know what they're confident in knowing what they're gonna do with the project. They're confident in knowing what the next step is. They can speak. They speak clearly and passionately, and there's no filler stuff to make it. Like I hear. I mean, yeah, they might say the odd that kind of thing, but I mean, a lot of projects when you hear them speak, they kind of sound like they're kind of making it up on the spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you think?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so I kind of get that feel.
Yeah. They're having this kind of also low voice, like, so we are this project and we are making a next NFT. It's gonna be like this and that. So you can join us if you want. Like, right? It's like there's
no confidence, no passion.
Yeah, no confidence, and the voice is like static, and it definitely does not instill trust and confidence in a project like that. Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy how just hearing the CEO speak, it can fill you with confidence in whether or not you should invest in the project. It's crazy, huh? So like just the way that they speak compared to how others speak, like we just spoke about. Like if I hear someone else speaking like that, we're building an NFT project, and you're gonna be like, well, no, thank you.
They are a good duo. They are a good duo, but I wish we also knew how the forefathers work together.
The foundation.
Or I think there is four of the fathers as well.
Right?
The four of the corn fathers, technically, they're the real corn fathers.
We haven't. I wish I knew, but of course,
I've been
their
begging
choice.
Ant. So I WhatsApp Ant every now and then. Ant is one of the co-founders, and I keep telling him, man, I want to see him on the show, because I think we've had Jeff on the show, or maybe that was just for like a minute, but I want to get them on the show, man. I want to see what learn a little bit about them.
I've seen 2 times on Copy Cafe, but
Jeff?
Yeah, but never seen the 4th one.
Yeah, and he hasn't been on before, but I think because they haven't been doing too many guests in the last few. We had 1 or 2, but it's mainly just kind of updates. And I get it, because a lot of people complain about it being too long and they want it to be shorter. So I know.
But I really appreciate it.
Is there such a thing as too long Copica Fest? I don't think so.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I tell you
Profanity.
Blasphemy. But I do really appreciate how when I think Rob has his way of just making your heart glow for because of the way he speaks passionately about a subject, and then at the same time Josh has a different way of turning it from a different angle. When you put them both together, of course Cornucopias is
It's like peanut butter and jelly, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Thank
I
you.
like that.
Thank you.
They make a real tasty sandwich.
Ooh, yep. Classic. It's a classic.
So
Classic sandwich.
I guess that's the
Yeah.
bottom line.
Oh man, now I want peanut butter jam.
Oh man, tell me about it. Tell me about it. But yeah, it's I have absolute. I mean, if anyone's listening to this and they're not sure about Cornucopias investing in it or even just playing the game, like I have absolute faith in these guys. I think I know that they're going to do their best to develop to bring out exactly what it is they want to bring out. And I've been with them a while now, and I've never said put all your eggs in one basket. I've never been that kind of person. But Cornucopias is a good basket to be in. It's a big basket, so you can put a few eggs in there. That's not financial advice, but it is financial advice.
Yeah.
Go and do something with your life.
Yeah, I was just about to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is financial advice from Seven. He puts all his corn in one basket.
Yeah. There's actually a song
Yeah.
That's a song
about
yeah,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is not financial advice.
Put all your corn in one basket. I don't know. I don't even know that.
Okay,
song.
you got a good new song going right now.
There you go.
One
There you
basket.
go.
All the corn in one basket. Yeah.
That's a cool idea for a track, actually. Yeah, I think that might be my next corn track. All corn in one basket, and then that could be a little investment song. Yeah, I like it.
Financial advice. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? Someone needs. You know what? Maybe I need to come out with an album and just call it "This Is Financial Advice." Just the name of the album is "This Is Financial Advice."
Nice.
Why not? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah,
can
but
sue
you
me.
need also the little sign with parental adversary.
Yeah, PG. Yeah.
Yeah.
PG-13, yeah.
PT is better.
If you,
I think, yeah, exactly. PT, more like PTI.
at least if it's not PTSD, no.
No, we got enough of that. We don't need any more of that in music. But my album's definitely no cussing in there. I tried to, I will have an album coming out at some point. It's been a really, really long time in the making. And when it comes out, there's no cussing in it. So I tried to make sure of that. And it's a lot of Cornucopias positive stuff. So
Nice.
looking forward to that coming out eventually.
Very nice.
We're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be legendary.
Legendary.
It's gonna be mythical.
Mythical. Copious
Mythical, of course. Oh, copious. It's gonna be copious mythical. Yeah, definitely.
That's what's
Very
up.
good. Is there anything you would like to ask us? Or
Let me see.
have we
I
already
know I had
spilled all the
something.
beans and you know everything?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can remember what I asked you in the last one. What is your plans with your domes? Do you guys plan on doing something together, like a business together, or are you gonna just kind of have your own domes individually and do stuff, or what's your plans with the domage?
We have a prenup, a cornucopias prenup.
Yeah, have to.
Where's this prenup?
Where's this prenup?
I don't know
on
about
a
this.
smart contract, man.
Yeah, written in corn. Come on.
Oh, of course. Sorry. I knew that.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know. Do we have a plan? What is the plan? Or is it more land oriented, I would think, actually? We are more land maxis.
We are landmaxes, yeah.
So we have, I don't know how many domes do we have, and we have like
two small comments there. Maybe we're gonna sit there and make a radio show, and that's gonna come out on the Sprinters radio. But I was
Tell
actually
you
thinking.
I don't want to compete with 7. Come on.
If that's something, I'll be honest with you. One thing I've already told both Josh and Rob, I said to them, "Hey, man, I want to have a radio station within Cornucopias, and when they build the tech, I'm definitely going to be going for it because, well, if they build the tech, because I would love to have a radio station, and then have people like yourselves, and you don't even need to do it live. If you think about it, you could do these interviews, and this is what I said to them. This was part of my idea, was you could take this interview that we're doing right now, and you can play it as part of your show, you know, and you could be riding around Cornucopias, like, you know how in GTA, I don't know if you guys ever played GTA, but you know, you can. In GTA, you listen to music in the car, and there's radio. So, like, there's actually people talking, like radio DJs and stuff. So you could have that playing in the car while you're driving around. You could listen to a little bit of Empire at 7 p.m. UTC, you know, for example. And so
yeah, we're gonna figure it out when the time comes. Definitely
coming.
Yeah.
It's all coming.
You can try to do it, Josh. Like, let's get your radio voice on. Oh, I don't know how close that was.
Welcome to Radio Corn.
Radio Corn. Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of Sean Connery voice there. I don't know.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Yes, I like corn on my radio. I can't do it too well.
Awesome. We can let
Are we getting into voices now? Yeah, I'm still kind of waiting a little bit on that, on some news on that NPC voice, but I don't know. Maybe I burned my bridges.
Hopefully that'll happen. I mean, it's I don't know how many characters they're gonna come out with, but like how many NPCs they're gonna be. You know, I wonder how many there's gonna be, because it's a vast space. It's a really big space. Like, the land is huge just in Solus alone, and then, you know, you have all the others. So I'm guessing there's gonna need to be a few NPCs at each little bit of section. You know, so.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe there will be a 7 NPC. Maybe.
That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Hey, you know, I already told them, I've sold my soul to Cornucopias a long time ago. So whatever they want, I'll get it done. Whatever they want, I'll get it done.
What's the corn price on your soul?
Oh no, man. 1 million copy.
Yeah. And then they laugh.
Man, now I want to watch Austin Powers.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen that. Yeah. Get in my belly.
So there has to be also a mini 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'll have the snip before that happens. No, I don't want no little ones running around here. Unless of course I can train him to run around Cornucopias all day long, and then he can make money for his daddy.
To get his allowance.
Yes, make little minions, yeah.
You know, gotta pay his bills somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking of a solution like that, for the pocket money for our kid.
Yeah. Daddy, I want to cut grass for the neighbors. No, you're gonna stay and play Cornucopias.
Yeah, you gonna cut grass for somebody's farm in Cornucopias.
Yeah, you're gonna cut some corn.
Yeah. Exactly. Go shuck this corn, boy, and you're gonna earn some money, and you'll get dinner tonight.
Yeah, get down in that mine and get me some.
Yeah, man. You're not gonna want. You don't want like child services to hear that.
We are good parents.
I was like, oops. We love our child very much.
I'm sorry,
what
boy.
else? What else they gonna be for, man? Come on now. What else? What else are they for, really? I mean, they stinky. You know, they just cost money, and all they want to do is eat. And you gotta feed them all the time, so they may as well do something for you and make some money. I mean, I'm not talking about your kids. I'm talking about kids in general.
not to be disrespectful, but that's what also cats and dogs do.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, as soon as Cornucopias comes out, I'm training my cat to use its paw things. Its little what's the individual fingers on a cat's claws? Because it's not the claw, because they actually have.
Paw pads.
Like a paw is the whole thing. Paw pads. It's a paw. Paw is the whole thing, right? So.
Did you say paw pads?
Claw. I guess it is a claw.
Claw?
I guess it is a claw. Yeah, I'll get him the claw the game.
No, I'm calling it a pinger.
A pinger.
A pinger. A paw pinger.
Okay, a paw pinger. All right.
Roll back. Your train of thought is...
We're definitely digressing right here.
We're still in Cornucopias land.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
How to train your cat to play Cornucopias and earn your money.
That's a video right there. I mean, I was speaking to someone the other day in the server, and they were saying that they love fishing, and we were talking about how, you're going to be able to, like, imagine this, Cornucopias is huge, right? And you have a YouTube channel dedicated to strictly just watching you fish. So you could be fishing all day long, and people could watch that, have that in the background while they're cooking or whatever, and it's relaxing for them because you're playing some relaxing music, and every now and then, and then you hear the Cornucopias, water kind of like splashing, and like you guys ever heard of that? What's it called? These people who are. Yeah, yeah, that one.
I'm sorry.
And and people are into that, man. They into those kind of like soft, weird sounds. So like, they could do a little bit of fishing, and that could be a whole YouTube thing. That could be a whole channel dedicated just to that, right?
I was starting to think if we're gonna teach our pets to play Cornucopias, thinking, can you teach a fish to fish in Cornucopias?
That's kind of cannibalistic. I don't know.
Yeah. But a cat can fish in Cornucopias. That would be much easier.
It's only natural.
Only natural.
Train your cat to fish. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't give it fish. Train your cat to fish. It
you
will
go.
eat fish for its lifetime.
Yeah.
You got to train your cat to ride a train. You can train a cat to train. To ride a train.
There we go.
Now you're on something.
Yeah. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he will empty the ocean.
He will jump in the ocean.
He will empty the ocean. That's what we do today.
Yup. Yeah, we do that.
Oh, man. On the other note, anyways,
sorry, I digress.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all fun.
But I think if we were planning to keep a 30-minute podcast, I think we used up our time.
Like twice over.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's been fun. It's been fun, guys. I've actually absolutely enjoyed speaking to you guys. You're always a hoot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're a hoot.
Where did you get that from?
Where'd I get what from? You're a hoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just a sort of a phrase, ain't it?
Did Empire teach you that? No?
No.
It's been our thing.
Oh, is it? Oh, my apologies. I shouldn't have used it.
No.
Of course you can,
No,
How dare you use it? Well, then again, my phrase is hootie hoo. So
Ooh, there you go.
it's kind of halfway towards yours.
Yeah.
But I remember it from Boston Legal.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that show.
Okay. There's a Texan guy from Texas coming in and saying, "You're a hoot." Anyways.
You're a hoot. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, very, very Texas-like, yeah. And Danny Crane, yeah.
Danny Crane, yeah. Anyways, now digressing way off now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back, rewind.
There's Thank you very much for the interview.
Yes, we want to thank you so much, and hopefully it recorded this time.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I'm sure it did this time. You guys got it down, Pat, and I'm really impressed with your show, and I wish you guys nothing but success, man. Nothing but success, and I know it'll happen. You guys are just natural and chilled.
Same to you.
Same to you.
We are looking forward to spending some more time in Cornucopias together.
Yeah, baby, we're gonna do it. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna do it every day. I'm gonna be on Cornucopias every single day. So we'll be and of course I'll be streaming. As most of us are nowadays. Like I see a lot of people saying that they want to start streaming, which is fantastic because we get the game out there more. But we're all gonna be so much better friends when the game comes out because we'll be able to play with each other and race with each other, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I see in Scruffy I started with some streaming, and I feel the Copy Boy is like the mini version of Scruffy at the moment.
Yeah, I have so much love for both Scruffy and Copy Boy, and I'm really excited. I know have seen what Scruffy's like with streaming. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Copy4 is going to be like with streaming some gameplay or something like that. So yeah, it's going to be fun. There's going to be so many streamers, and it's great because, like I say, we need to get that out there. And the more streamers that we have, it's going to make other streamers out there and other gamers see Cornucopias more, and then they're going to be streamers, and then we just have a whole bunch more streamers, right? So which is a great goal to have. So
the stream will turn into a river and then flow into the ocean.
Where the cat's training to be a fish.
Yeah, you listening, Copy4?
Copy4's my guy. I love Copy4. He's a good dude.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's funny. He's so funny.
I wish I could shout out everyone in the server, but there's just so many of us, so many of you guys that are just awesome, and you know, I just want to say this. I've been through some little bit of trouble recently, and I had some people reach out to me and be, you know, just show me more love than people in IRL, you know, and it's just kind of, and support than people in IRL, and it just kind of showed me that, like, strangers on the internet, you know, it doesn't matter that they're strangers. There's just good people, you know, and Cornucopias is filled with them, you know, filled with these good people that have, I don't even know them, and they're like, yo, we'll support you with this or with that or whatever, and it's phenomenal, man. I'm so glad to be in Cornucopias, and yeah, we all gonna make it.
No, if whatever happens, thank you very much for everybody to just being such a nice how to be nice people in Discord and just be friendly to everyone.
Yeah, it's big stuff. That
is
Absolutely.
very important to the whole game.
Agree with you, my man.
So stay close and be family.
Be close and be friends.
Be friends.
Yeah.
I cannot make up a motto, but I'm sorry.
That felt like
So we
a
try to
motto.
do. My bad. Okay. Stay close and be close.
Stay close and keep on your clothes. No, I don't know. We're gonna cut that out, right? All right.
Yeah.
No, it's good. Awkwardness is fun. That's part of it, man. That's what makes it fun, dude. Now.
Outtakes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, guys.
So
Thanks so much for
you.
having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for doing this again. And
Cool. And I'll see you guys in the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see you in the server or in a game or maybe in real life one day. Who knows?
Heck yeah, it's gonna happen. Copy the $1. Let's make it happen, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, guys.
Have a great day. Yeah. Bye.
All right, be good. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.
you don't have to leave.
He left. He left. 7.
Oh,
7.
come back.
7. Where are you? I'm just playing. I'm gonna make these little things. Man, it turned out 55 minutes now.
Oh man.
What's wrong with us? Can't have the podcast this long. Who's gonna listen to this?
Everybody.
You think so?
Just